Maybe you're finally taking that trip to Bentonville, Arkansas. First of all, what took you so long? Secondly, let's talk about my favorite things to do in Bentonville when you're here on this trip, or maybe you live here full time. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually relocated into Northwest Arkansas back in 2020, and it is by far the best place to live in America, by far. You can truly live, work, and play all in NWA. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. And the first thing we need to talk about of my favorite things in Bentonville, Arkansas is we're gonna do kind of a big bubble here for one big thing. Kohler Mountain, Airship Coffee, and the Rise. So you're gonna be like, if you don't know what that is, you're like, this guy's talking gibberish. Promise you I'm not. Kohler Mountain is probably one of the premier mountain biking places in the world, first off. And so Kohler Mountain, if you were into mountain biking, hiking, or any sort of like moving of body, AKA like whatever, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, hiking, walking, slowly walking, crawling if you want to, so to speak. Anyways, Kohler Mountain is great because it's just miles and miles and miles of trail systems, pristine trees, lovely trails, river, scenic overlays into the prairie grass. There's camping on the other side, and then Airship Coffee in the center. I mean, they built a coffee shop in the center of Kohler Mountain. The only way you could access it is by bike and by walking. I would not make that business choice, but they took the risk and it is by far paying off for them. Good for them. Anyways, great coffee. It is funny because if you go there, sometimes they're like, we just ran out of stuff, and they can't just like go to Walmart because it's gonna take a minute. You can't just drive there because the only way to get there is bike and then to car to Walmart. Anyways, so Airship is right there, coffee, great place. The second thing that they introduced last summer actually, was the Rise. So the Rise is kind of it's a long stairway up to the top of Kohler Mountain and back again. People use it for working out. People use it for exercise. I see it as the very small version of the thing up in Colorado, that Manitou Springs, the one that goes up for like 2 miles to the top at like 10,000 feet, whatever it is, and then back down. That I've done that before. That is woo. Anyways, so that thing up there is very similar to that regard, just not nearly as that. Anyways, worthwhile checking out. It's fun, it's cool. You get to meet a lot of people that are exercising, of course. So keep that in mind. If you are going to Kohler Mountain, hit one of those 3 things up inside of Kohler, you'll love it. And the second favorite thing I love to do in Bentonville, Arkansas is Blake Street House. Now, asterisk, thing over the thing here. It is a members only thing, but I highly recommend getting a membership to Blake Street. Super cool place. Not only is it, they call themselves the Soho House of Bentonville. So if you don't know what Soho House is, basically it's just like a membership club for like social club and also health and wellness center. Same thing with Blake Street. Love Blake Street. You have libraries, you have music there, you have food, you have drinks, you have libations, as some would say. Great food, but the more important thing is the wellness side of things. They have a huge heated pool. They have a cold plunge now if you're into that kind of crazy stuff. They have a hot tub, which is more my thing. They have bars, lounges, you get it. So they have massages, they have classes, yoga, workout center, you name it, they probably got it. They have comedians go there, they have bands, they have the whole thing, they have events there all the time. Blake Street, awesome, love it. Anyways, I could go on and on about Blake Street. Regardless, if you are coming to Bentonville, and if you are living here, definitely check out Blake Street. It's a great place to meet friends if you're new to the area. And I also run a monthly Welcome to NWA event there because because people are new to the area. Why not meet at Blake Street, hang out? You don't need to be a member to go to my events, by the way. Come partake in funness, get some gift cards, hang out, meet some new people, and buzz out of there and join Blake Street because it's a lot of fun. Before we jump on to the next point, I want to make you aware of all the fun things I've created to help you with your journey down to Northwest Arkansas. So maybe you're looking to come down here, just check out the whole area. Definitely download my 3-day itineraries. I made those specifically for you. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. There are 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, one interesting thing I've also created is something called instant home updates. So maybe you're coming down here and you're checking out homes. Definitely all the links are below for all these different things. I don't want you to miss any homes that come on the market, both rentals or homes for sale, because they move fast around here oftentimes. So definitely add all the information below when it comes to homes you're looking for in the area. And one thing you definitely need to be aware of is my weekly email. So maybe you want to be up to date with all the crazy things happening in Northwest Arkansas, whether it's going on in downtown Bentonville, maybe all the new businesses, whatever the case is, enter your name below, enter your email below with your email address. I'll make sure you get the email every single Friday. With all those different things, they're all created and designed to help you with your journey down to Northwest Arkansas. So definitely go to the description, links below, pick out what you want, and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for emails, homes for sale, or all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. And my third favorite thing happening and to do in actually Bentonville, Arkansas, and this is going to be something that stretches all the way from Bella Vista down to Fayetteville. And if you know anything about Northwest Arkansas, you already know what I'm going to say. It is the Razorback Greenway. Now, the Razorback Greenway actually, like I said before, starts in Fayetteville, goes all the way up to Bella Vista. So it's a 40-mile pathway, concrete paved pathway that goes through all the different cities and connects them. Pretty cool stuff, if I do say myself. The thing in Bentonville is that it goes through very close to Crystal Bridges. It's a pathway that winds all the way to Bella Vista. It's super pretty. If you want to be more cautious on a bike, great place to bike all the way down to the ends of Bentonville, all the way up to Bella Vista. Love the Razorback Greenway. Also, it's very wide, so you're not going to be like hitting people or trying to hit people or people trying to hit you. So regardless, definitely check out Razorback Greenway. Grab a bike, rent a bike, buy a bike, and join the Razorback. You'll love it. And my fourth favorite thing in Bentonville, Arkansas, and this is going to be, you're going to be like, Phillip, this is a cop-out, but I promise you, it's not, because it's very special. The people of Bentonville are very, honestly of Northwest Arkansas, but people of Bentonville are very special. And what I mean by that is very community-centric. A lot of them are somewhat work-focused because they work for this large kind of up-and-coming company called Walmart. I'll tell you about them later. But anyways, so a lot of them work for Walmart, a lot of them work for vendors of Walmart, but a lot of them are reloads to the area. And reloads meaning that they've chosen to move here or they've reloaded to work here. But regardless, a lot of people in Bentonville are just trying to make the best place to live in America better and better and better. So you'll see them on the street. Like if you go downtown Bentonville with your car driving around, you're gonna have to stop a lot because people are walking around the street in packs, talking to people, making friends, doing stuff. There's events going on, there's bands, there's food being passed out, there's honest coffee, there's tacos and tamales. Whatever the case is, downtown Bentonville is a very fun place to hang out. And also the people of Bentonville are just really special. And a lot of it is because they are, reloads trying to make the best place, but they're easy to make friends with. One of the fun things and weird stories I've always kind of share is the fact that like people will just start randomly talking to you in line. And coming from Chicago, I'm like, am I gonna get mugged? Is this, I check my wallet just to make sure like, okay, we're making good, okay. Anyway, but it's just people want to have genuine conversations, make genuine friends, and join genuine community. So regardless, the people of Bentonville are very special. And I mean that in the most positive word of special. And my fifth favorite thing in Bentonville, Arkansas, and you might have to line up your trip with this, you might have to align the stars, check out the calendar, but the events with Bentonville are something to behold. Now you think, what good events could happen? You have New York City, they have this, they have Chicago has this, and downtown Bentonville, and I'm saying this in the most realistic, if that's the way to say this, most realistic way, it is so iconic hallmark. We have your classic Christmas parade. We have Christmas lighting ceremony. We have First Fridays. We have farmers markets. Farmers markets then goes inside into the record in the wintertime. Then we have this event. We have biking events that are all year long. We have running events. We have community events. We have, it's so many things all the time when it comes to building community in Bentonville and specifically the events. There are so many things when it comes to Bentonville event-wise that just makes it, I would say magical. That's almost too extreme of a word, but very special in a way that's like, because magical is like all Disney stuff. So anyways, Bentonville, downtown Bentonville, the corporation plan a lot of these events. They knock it out of the park every single time. So hats off to them. They make things very, I'm gonna say it, very magical in Bentonville, very Hallmark-esque. It's like you're walking into Mayberry, I'm being completely honest. And if you go to any events, you're like, yep, I see it. I see what he's saying here. So definitely check out the events when you're in downtown Bentonville, when you're in Bentonville, and you will see what I'm saying. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. It's a starter pack full of all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? A 72-page guide of all the crazy things happening here. All the step-by-step, like layered of all the different cities, all the cool things happening here. Itineraries, stickers, all the things, plus. It does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking of all these different things. It is my favorite 4-letter F word. free. So enter your information below. I'll make sure you get the starter pack right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, see you next one.